Mental errors, not only in the secondary, saw a lot of those today watching football. Mental bust in the back end, and right there, our first mental error for the Arizona Cardinals on offense.
Murray on second down. There's Fred Warner. His first play just came off the COVID-19 list. You and I were talking before this game. That might be one of the biggest returns in the preseason for San Francisco to get Fred Warner back.
Yeah, and not only for the 49ers, but for football fans. I mean, I made this statement. It's a strong statement. I think Fred Warner's the best middle linebacker in the league. And I say that with a lot of confidence.
This call, be aggressive. You're down 14-3. You feel like you have the momentum, but when you look at the scoreboard, you're down 2 scores. Go after it. You've had San Fran on their toes this whole drive.
It's not Gore, it's Adams is the back. Adams gets the call, and he is stopped. Barely made it back to the line of scrimmage, and that 49er defense, even without a couple of their key cogs, they get the turnover. And they are fired up over on the sideline. Josh Adams got it, didn't even have a chance as Fred Warner and company shot through the gaps.
And Fred Warner making a tremendous play. Look, nothing special on this defensive call. It's just Fred Warner beating Greg Van Roten to the spot. He said, look, I'm more athletic, I'm faster, I'm going to get in there more aggressive. Greg Van Roten surprised by it. Tremendous job by Fred Warner.
Call sheet Giants so far, just 100 yards of offense, but again, they haven't had the ball. Four-man rush. Jones with pressure, throws, and it's intercepted. Fred Warner has the pick, and the 49ers set up with great field position.
We could see Daniel Jones going off the field. He's looking up at the scoreboard to try and catch the replay to see what happened on that. I don't know if it was the top of the route by Evan Engram. He's going to come in from the right side. And is he expecting him to come right down? Or I think Fred Warner just sat on that, read his eyes, and then jumped the route. I mean, it's just a simple choice route. I mean, Fred ran it as well. So just not a good decision right there from what we're seeing.
See if he held on. Yep, certainly did. You know, Warner was a nickel back in college, and he moved to middle linebacker in the NFL. So he is incredibly athletic. So it's not surprising to see him kind of cut that off. But the turnovers for Daniel Jones, it just continues to be a major issue. Here's a pitch to Freeman. Looks for a block, and Freeman is buried. He had no chance. 49ers all over it, and there's Fred Warner again.
I tell you what, he is amazing. That is one of the things that Daniel Jones said right away. You know, the one thing that jumps out, everybody knows how good the defensive line is for the Niners. Even with all the injuries, they are still stout up front. I said, what else jumps out at you? He goes, boy, the speed of the linebackers. And that's without Dre Greenlaw today. I mean, Fred Warner, from the inside out on that play, that was outstanding.
Miles Sanders back in that 3rd down and 6.
But you still watch Wentz because in these situations, his ability to run comes into play all the time.
He's already run 3 times for 24 yards. Scrambling away, being chased all the way back to the 25-yard line. And he'll just throw that into the Niners bench. Right out of what they call the tackle box. He was way back there. So instead of a sneak and a probable 1st down, they punt again.
49ers don't blitz a lot, but they did this time. You got Armstead coming right up there with Warner. And when that happens, the reason you do that as a defense is you want all of those young offensive linemen to have to
back. And now, late in this game, dominating the line of scrimmage, eating up clock, and basically being able to run it down the throats of the 49ers defense.
Gaskin again here. Be a little bit short this time, and it's 3rd down and 1 coming up. Again, just for a little context.
Right here. But if you get a turnover or something here and San Francisco scores, neither one of these teams wants to have to throw the ball 15 out of 20 plays.
Here's the 11th play for the Patriots. And it's intercepted by Warner. I was about to say the Patriots have run as many plays as the 49ers have 1st downs. And Newton is picked for the 5th time this season.
Well, I'll tell you, this defense is not quite as dominant as last year, but they play outstanding. And this guy by himself, let's make sure he catches this, Jim.
Wow.
I mean,
it was headed to the ground, and he just pulled it up.
We've already seen him cover Edelman right there. He covered Myers the entire time, took away 2 things, interception, Niner ball.
Fred Warner, his coordinator, Coach Salah, says he's just a phenomenal football player. He gets his 2nd interception of the season. He also got Daniel Jones.
But he did get the first down, and Dallas remains the back. DJ Dallas smothered. Looked like Fred Warner shoved him back the minute he got the football. 2nd and goal.
Well, that gives Russell Wilson the opportunity, right, to tack on to that
his touchdown.
That touchdown graphic that we put on. Press, he beats you over the top. We've seen that today. You give him that much space, he cuts it underneath because he's that quick, and he beats you to the sideline for a first down.
DJ Dallas carries. Well, these two last year played, games to the very finish. And I think Seattle wants to make sure this one isn't close when we get to the 4th quarter of an injured 49er. And if that is Fred Warner, he is the centerpiece of this 49er defense. We hope he's okay. Fred Warner went into the blue injury tent. Aziz Al-Shire will come in to take his
lot with a bunch of injuries, and he's had to step in and play for Richard Sherman, and he's been they couldn't be more happy with him.
Pro Bowler back in 2015 made that last tackle. Rodgers finds Jones, and Jones is swallowed up by Fred Warner, who in his 3rd year is gaining the reputation of being the best young middle linebacker in the game. He's got plenty of competition, but boy, he's playing great.
Here he is right in the middle. Yeah, he's having an all-pro season. And I know Robert Saleh, he's biased, but he'll tell you he's the best middle linebacker in all of football. And we haven't seen everybody, Joe, but I will tell you this. What I've seen of the middle linebackers in our league this year, he has been the best that I've seen. And he makes a great play there to lose yardage.
Close to coming back. So a little more help on the outside. Aaron Jones gets it, and for a guy coming off a calf injury, Fred Warner comes through a loss of 2. I'm surprised Aaron Jones is still out there, frankly, in a 28-point game with 10 minutes to go.
He's got 18 touches on the game. That was his 13th run at the level that Tom Brady wants, but they have definitely gotten better and better as this year has gone along, and it's going to be fun to watch how they incorporate Antonio Brown.
Jones, Warner, Mosley, whistles, Mass Singer. If you've missed any of it, download Tubi.
The D-line communicates with the secondary. All the players say that he is the tone setter on this defense. What a way to start this football game for him.
Hey, if you like defense, you're in the right place.
Goal line defense.
Buffalo. First down and 10 from their own 1-yard line. Zach Moss fumbles the football. Came right out of his hand. Looked like a bad exchange. And the 49ers say they have it. What a wild start to this one.
Wow.
And it is 49ers football. Fred Warner recovers for San Francisco.
Sometimes you get backed up and you're standing in your own end zone, and a rookie running back can get a little bit of nerves. And this is a rookie running back. That ball is right there. He just clamps down on it too soon. They tell you not to grab the ball for that reason. They say once the ball hits your stomach, then you secure it. And Zach Moss with a costly turnover.
And so the Bills defense was just on the field for a 13-play, 8-minute, 97-yard drive, and they got to come right back on the field.
Yeah, I think with Zach Moss, what he saw was Kevin Givens, who had gotten tremendous defensive penetration and was thinking, I need to make a move. I need to make a move before I get stuffed here or maybe even get a safety. Didn't concentrate on the quarterback-running back exchange. And now it's sudden change for Buffalo's defense.
I don't know where this Niners defense would be without Fred Warner. He's been that glue in the middle.
The biggest question was his accuracy, and he has gotten significantly better on that. He's worked on it in the offseason. Mentioned, finding his stroke, and when that accuracy poised with his athletic ability, it's very dangerous.
Here's Allen to throw on 2nd and 10. Great protection and coverage. Zips it in there, and it's intercepted. There is a flag down. Fred Warner comes up with the football for San Francisco.
All right, Sherry, thank you very much. There's Kyler Murray. He's the NFC Offensive Player of the Week for the 3rd time this season. And a play fake on 1st down. Murray over the middle, and it's caught, and then they're saying it's incomplete now. Daniels could not hold on. Incomplete, and it's 2nd down. Kyler Murray on up 3-0 here. Murray, deep shot down the middle, and Arnold could not hold on. Good coverage on the play by Harris and Warner, and it's 3rd and 10.
Boy, that's a small window to try to get that throw in. Good coverage by Fred Warner, who's going to his 2nd Pro Bowl. And right there, all those hands on the ball. We saw that with DeAndre Hopkins at 25%. That's where that 25% comes from. Nobody but Hopkins makes those catches on a regular basis.
At their own 31. DeAndre Hopkins is not out there as they hand it off to Kenyon Drake, and you will not see Chase Edmonds the rest of the way. He's been ruled out with a hip injury, but there is good news as Hopkins comes on the field. They get something going without Chase Edmonds out for the rest of the game with a hip injury. On 1st down, it's a play fake. Murray. And he finds Arnold at the 30, and Arnold is down at the 36. Ball popped out. 49ers say they have it. No signal yet from the officials. They did not rule him down. And now it is 49ers football.
Obviously, each and every turnover is reviewed, but when Arnold got up, he started to walk toward the Cardinal sideline. He felt like he had fumbled the ball. Take a look at it, goes into the pile, and that ball is being ripped out. Can't tell if his right leg or the right shin is already on the ground at that point.
Fred Warner was able to pick it up. That's the 2nd fumble this year by Arnold, but the first one he's lost. But they will take another look at it. They're going quick on 4th and 2. They're already 3 for 3 on 4th down.
Clog up those run lanes for Murray.
Murray's pass is batted down by Warner. Fred Warner runs right over the sideline where Robert Saleh goes up high to greet him. And a big play by the Pro Bowler Fred Warner.
That play goes all the way back to the pre-draft interviews. They brought Fred Warner in. Saleh said it was the smartest interview. You can give him 6 calls in the huddle, and he's going to be able to pick out the right one for the play call that's coming up from the offense. Warner realizing that he doesn't have a chance to get to Murray. He's kind of spying Murray, so he's making sure he goes with Murray's eyes, and he gets that hand up and knocks the ball away from a DeAndre Hopkins who was open coming inside.
Single right. Poker, single right.
Leading this game 6-0, 3rd down and 8. Wilson under pressure. He talked about Fred Warner when we spoke with Russell Wilson the other day. He said he's always flying around, one of my favorite guys to play against, maybe not on this last play.
No, he's not. And Fred Warner's right there. They're going to wrap around for this blitz, and you see that it's been pressure on Russell Wilson. The offensive line has given up.